Hi guys. I wanted to unload this new video. I think is really important. Now I want to talk about online relationship. I think this is a very topic really important, and I want to emphasize in this. Now, online relationship. I'm not saying that it's nothing wrong to go online and meet someone, right? The bad thing about it is that there's a lot of crooks, scammers out there that they just trying to see how they can take advantage of you. And maybe you're talking to someone right now, you live in a country, you live in a city where maybe it's not easy to meet people. So what you do? You go online and you wanted to try to meet someone, right? But sometimes it happens that the person who you meet is not in the city or the country where you live. Sometimes they live on the other side of the world, right? But then you feel lonely. You want to have someone in your life. You wanted to share your life with someone. You want to have a family. You want to have someone who you could talk to, who you could hang out, who you could have fun, right? So you go online, you join any website you can imagine, any dating site, and then you start to talk to someone, right? Everything is good, everything is nice. This person start telling you, everything you want to imagine as a guy or as a woman. You know what I'm saying? They tell you exactly what do you want to hear. They tell you exactly what you're looking for, and the first thing that comes to your mind is like, oh my god, how this person know all of this, right? How the hell I couldn't meet someone in real life that would be so nice and so special like this person? Well, here's the catch. This is something that you need to understand. People is bad, and they they trying to see how they can catch you, right? You know, nothing is perfect, because if everything was perfect, or we as a human was perfect, we will not be right now on earth, right? We will be up there, you know what I'm saying? So this is what happened. You met someone online, you guys start to talk. So it's different ways how you meet someone online. Some communication is only by email, some other by text message. Some people actually talk to the person by Skype. Um, some people, they just use different ways how to communicate. Sometimes they use Facebook or different ways, right? Or sometimes they meet someone Match.com or stuff like that. Christian.com. Any website that you can imagine. And actually, what happened? Well, you guys start talking, everything is good. Maybe 3 days later, 1 week later, 2 weeks later, when this person got your confidence and you feel real good, you feel like with this person you could talk about anything. You feel like you can tell this person anything, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you know this person from the entire life. Then you start to have feelings, as a human. You start to feel like, oh my god, this is the person who I really wanted to be with. This is the person who I really wanted to spend my time with. Why? Because this person starts telling you all the things a guy in real life on the street will never tell you, right? So what happened after this person, you know, they have all kind of histories. They could be like, oh, I'm engineer, I'm in country B, and I'm working for the government, but right now it's a problem, and I doesn't have the money to do this, that. So what they do, they tell you, if you could loan them money, right? And then you was like, so how much money you need? Maybe this person will say, I need $5,000. You say, what the money will be used for? You say, oh, this is like to pay the guys who is working with me. and everything, right? But you say, how will be sure that you will pay me back, right? So what they do, they send you copies of the contract, everything, right? Everything look legit. You say, okay, no problem. I will send you the money. You go, you send the money. You receive a phone call from the company from where you send them the money. They call you, and this person who tell you to send the money, he give you instruction specifically how you have to do it. And a lot of times when you receive a phone call from the company where you're sending the money, they come to you and they tell you exactly what you have to say. So this person already know what they have to say, right? And this person will tell you, they will call you and they could invent you anything. My point here is that when you're dating or you're talking to someone online and this person start asking you for money, the first thing you should say, I never see this person in my life. I mean, we have been talking, but I mean, they have a way how to convince you. You know what I'm saying? Like a script. Because I mean, they are not only talking to you; they talking to so many different people at the same time. So this is a job for them, right? So when you start to get in love with this person and thinking that you are the most special person for this person is just making fun of you, and it was like, oh my god, I got another one, right? But at the moment, because you feel lonely, you want to meet someone, you want to be with someone, this person will be like, don't worry, anytime I come over, I will take care of you. You will not have to work anymore. You just will be my queen, and all the nice things you can imagine, right? So, you receive the phone call, you get really upset because why you guys asking me what is the money for? What do you guys get? What the company is actually trying to do is trying to save your money and trying to save you to don't lose your money because this 5,000 that you send in, you ain't getting it back. And the person on the other side is like, thank you so much for your money. You're right. And what happened? They start to ask your money, so it's always a different excuse. They realize, oh, this person have money, cool. You keep sending and you keep sending and you keep sending. It get to the point where when you don't have no more money to send, they just finish or end the relationship with you. In other cases, to spice it up, they tell you, oh, I need to go back home, but you know, kind of history, something is going on. I'm not able to purchase the plane ticket because my card is not working. So before they say, you know what, buy me the plane ticket. No, they say, can you send me the money? It would be cheaper if I can purchase the plane ticket. Or is some reason why they say you cannot buy the plane ticket. I need you to send me the money. So you go ahead, you send the money. You receive a phone call as well. Sometimes you don't receive a phone call, but this is what happened. The person um, go to the airport and wait on this person. The person never arrived. Maybe 2 days later or 3 days later, you receive a phone call from the person who was coming. Tell you that they got into an accident and they recovered. And you was like, wow, this person got an accident 3 days ago and he recovered and he's ready to fly, right? So they ask you again to send you the money, and then you go back and you send the money thinking, sure. What happened? The same thing happened. You go to the airport, this person never arrived. So then okay, this person is playing with me. Sure, definitely, because all they care about is your money. Other cases is that maybe you're talking to someone who is in the army, but it's not actually someone who is in the army, it's someone who pretended to be in the army. Because if you know something, right? People who is in the army, any country in the world, the government take care of them, mean they got your paycheck every month or every 2 weeks. They buy them clothes, they give them where to stay, they stay as a boot camp, right? So they can leave the place where they're at, right? So what happened? You're talking to someone, this person is telling you that I'm in the army and everything, right? And I need money for anything, right? So you will like, sure, you go ahead and you send the money to them. But what actually happened? Sometimes this person is telling you to send the money to a person. Say you are in country A, they tell you to send the money to country B so the money can go to country C. You be thinking like, why I have to send that money to this person that I don't know? Why I cannot send you the money? They will say, oh, it's because I cannot leave the base. I mean, they will give you any story you can imagine. So what happened? The person who is collecting the money is actually working with the person who you're talking to. They go ahead, they collect the money, they take the percentage, and they send the money back to this person. So what happened? This is a kind of way because a lot of times the person who you sending the money to is is someone with a fake ID, right? So when you go and put the set demand or talk to the police about it, about that you've been a victim of consumer scam, sorry, they will never find who exactly is the person who collect the money in country B and send it to C. Why? Because they was our fake ID. So I mean, it's just different ways. Another online relationship is when you're a Christian, you go into a Christian website and you're trying to meet someone. Actually, some of these guys or girls or person who you're talking to maybe never been in a church, right? But I'm saying they have a training, they know what to say, they know how to convince you to send the money, and you'll be thinking that is a Christian. And actually, it's just someone who's trying to scam you because all these people care about is your money. So my advice is that I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong to go online and meet someone. The wrong thing is that when this person start asking for money, you should say, you know what, this is a red flag. Why, if I'm trying to meet someone, I'm lying? Why I should ask you for money? I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for your money. So you have to understand is that if this person asking you for money, they care and what they want is your money. They don't really care about you. They don't really want to be with you. And a lot of times you be saying, oh, this is my fiance. How can you say it's my fiance, if you not even have a ring? This person never come and propose to you, but because you are in love with this person and everything, and maybe this person tell you, you know what, I want to marry you. You know, a lot of times when you just talk to the person by email, sometimes by text message, you never see the person. You not even know if you're actually talking to a woman, if you are a guy, or if you're a woman talking to a guy. It could be the other way, you know, because all of these people do, they dedicate to this. They dedicate to see how they can scam everybody. They doesn't care about the country where you're from. They doesn't care about your economic situation. All they care about is your money. So my advice is that just take care of yourself. Be careful when you go online, and don't what you call it. Don't believe what these people say. And the first thing you have to know, as soon as this person start to ask you for money, you say, you know what, I don't need to continue talking with this person. Because if a real person is trying to meet you online and trying to tell you all this nice thing and want to be with you, they will never ask you for money. It's a different way if the person say, um, I want to come and visit you when do you have some free time, so I can come over and spend time with you so we can get to know each other, so we can actually see each other in person. And don't give, you wait and wait, but this is just the way it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But this is just my advice. I got my background in what is all different type of scams. So if you have any questions, or you would like to listen about any other one, or you think you are in a situations like this, you could send me an email, or on we could be talking. So thank you so much for looking at my video. Thank you so much for listening to me, and you guys have a great day. Bye.